Hey guys, what's up? Josiah here, hoping you guys are having a great 420. And in honor of 420, I figured we might as well look at this dope song by Motionless and White. This is brand new Numb. This song is in dropped C, and there's a link to a cover I just did for it down in the description, so after you learn it, you can practice it and hear it with the guitar boosted so you can kind of see where it goes. So it starts off like this. So let's cover the first part. I'm playing all the same chord and this, just kind of moving it in different places on the same sets of strings. So it's all going to be on the second string down. We're going to start here at 5, 7, and 7, all fifth chords. So 5 and 7 to 8 and 10, and we're going to do that twice. Then we're going to go back and forth between 5 and 7 and 3 and 5. So let's play that slow all the way together. It goes like this. Then the next section goes like this. Same sort of thing, we're just not going back and forth as much. So 5 and 7, 8 and 10, 5 and 7, and we'll hang out there for a little bit extra than we did the last time, and finish it out on 10. 10. Same thing, but 3 and 5. So all of that slow together, both parts goes like this. And that's pretty much the entire song. The verse is the exact same thing, but an octave down. How might we do that, perhaps? I'm using a pitch shifter pedal to help me get a low A sharp, and then I'm doing something, but I'll show you how you can do it without a pitch shift too. But first, pitch shifter. Either way, the beginning is the same, it's just where the notes finish. So I'm going like this. And if I do it without the pitch shifter, I can do it like this. See, now that different, just an octave higher. So what that is I'm going open and sliding into 3. And now here's where I use my pitch shifter and I go open to that A sharp, then on the second fret. And if I'm not using the pitch shifter, that's where I'll go 3 to 5 on the second string. So that slow together, first pitch shift, second without it, goes like this. Without it. Then if you're listening in the back of the verse, there's this little sound you can do if you care to, like this. Or wherever it is. You just turn your pick sideways and you hit it against your lowest string. Make sure you mute it with this hand, otherwise you get all sorts of hellacious mess just right above the pickup. And everywhere you do it, it'll sound different, so if you care, you can just find exactly where it is. That brings us to the chorus that you kind of already know the first part of. It's just the same thing as the intro, but then there's that second part of the chorus that goes like this. So it's really simple. It's mostly just 8 and 5. Right here, just holding down the top 2 or the top 3 strings. And you just play it. So the first one goes 8 to 5. Then we do it again. And then I'm just cutting it off at like halfway through, and I'm bending the 7 of the 4th string down, all just up. Then I go back to 5 and 7. 8 and 5 again. Then I go to 8 and I hold it for a while. Then I go chromatically up. So 8, 9, 10, 11, and I finish out sliding out of 12. So all of that slow together will go like this. Then sliding right out of that, there's going to come this little riff that we do that goes like this. Brand new Numb. So that's just, if you're paying attention, that's kind of what you're doing without if you're not using the pitch shifter during the verses. Like I said, the whole song is the same sort of riff, just in different octaves. So that's just open in 3, then sliding from 3 to 5, the second string down. Then we start the verse again that you already know. And then in the background of that verse, we're hearing this dissonant thing. It's one of two things. I can't decide if it's a droning note that's being bent, or if it's just that 7 that we were playing with. So you can decide for yourself if you're going to bother. But the way I played it in the cover is 7 of the 4th string down, the one that we hit during the chorus, and then 3. It's this exact same note, it's just when I bend the 7, it kind of sounds crazy because now they're a half step off. Or you can just bend up the 7, whichever one works for you. Then the same chorus that we already did, don't play the last riff that we just learned coming out of the chorus this time. We're just going to let the bass handle it. And then there's this keyboard thing that you can do if you want to play along with it. You won't leave it distorted, but you don't want to see me get up and turn everything off. It'll go like this. And you just play that twice. So let me show you what that is. It's going to go all in the last 3 strings. We're going to go 14, 15, 17. Now we're going to go back and forth between this 15 here and the notes on the first string going down chromatically. So 16, 15, so that part together. Then we're going to go to the 13, then 15, 13, 15. So all that together. Then we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to slide out on the 15 when we're doing that chromatic run. Both of those together go like this. And then we go back into the thing we kind of already know for that break there. It's just, we do a slightly different rhythm. Let me show you. So exactly the same thing as that first part of the chorus in the intro. It's just I'm adding a in between. And then that takes us into our last chorus. Now, when I was recording the cover, I tried to do the exact same chorus that we did the first 2 times, and it just sounded terrible during the second half. So I went back and just played the same thing that I played the first time, you know, over the second part where we usually go 8 and 5. And it finally sounded right, so just keep playing the same thing that you start the chorus with for the rest of the chorus. And we'll finish out right here on 3 and 5. And that's the song. So if you want to see how to put all that together, like I said, it covers down in the description so you can see all those pieces work together. And just so you guys know, I'm coming out with an album within the next couple of months. I've already started releasing some tracks that don't have the vocals on them yet, and I'm going to be releasing some that do pretty soon. So make sure you are subscribed so that way you can keep up with this. I'm super, super excited about it. I think you guys are going to really dig it. So let me know if you have any other requests, and I'll catch you guys later.